Welcome to BBC News.
This just in. Today at 10:45 a.m., a very tragic thing that will change the course of history forever has occurred.
Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austrian-Hungarian Emperor, and his wife Sophie were just killed in Sarajevo, the capital of the Austrian-Hungarian province called Bosnia. But who were the people who committed this horrifying attack?
The guilty party are a group of Serbian nationalists that go by the name Unity or Death, or the Black Hand. Their aim? Simple. To unite all of the Slav people in the Balkans into a single country that would be called Yugoslavia, as it was in the days of old. But who is the mastermind behind this plot, Camila?
That would be a Serbian military official known to the organization as Colonel Up. The real identity of this individual is still unknown, but we hope that the conspirators that were caught will give us a little bit more of information.
The Black Hand has grown so much that its members now are over 2,500 people. However, today there were only 6 young men: Muhammad Mehed Basic, Danilo Ilic, Vaso Kubrilovic, Nejeko Kadrinovic, Sejeko Popovic, Gavrilo Princip, and Trofim Graves, positioned along Apple Quay in that order.
The Archduke has ordered very little protection and to tour around town in an open-topped car to meet a friendly bite to the citizens in Sarajevo, even though he had been warned that there were many Serb nationalists in that area that might want to harm him.
He was returning from army exercises on the outskirts of Sarajevo and was on his way to town hall, passing through Apple Quay. At 10:15, he passed the first member of the Black Hand, Muhammad Mehed Basic. However, Mehed Basic lost his nerve and did not do anything. The same happened with Gavrilovic.
When the car passed by the third assassin, Nejeko Kadrinovic, who was positioned at the Comorta Bridge, he threw the bomb at the passing car, swallowed a vial poison, and jumped into the river. However, the Archduke saw the bomb and managed to deflect it, and it landed under the car that was behind and injured various people. The poison that Kadrinovic had swallowed was old and only made him vomit, and the river was only a few feet deep, so the police were able to capture him alive.
The Archduke sped off to town hall, where he demanded to go to visit the injured people. To avoid more crowds and possible bombings, they changed the route the Archduke was to take. Sadly, nobody explained this to the driver. The driver took a wrong turn near Shiloh's Delicatessen and Cafe, and most tragically, Gavrilo Princip, a member of the Black Hand, was taking a snack in that same cafe. As the driver was reversing, Gavrilo Princip takes out his gun, and since he was so close to the car, his shots did not fail. One bullet hit the Archduke in the neck, and the other hit Sophie in the stomach.
They have arrested Princip, and now we go to the scene of crime where Eduardo will interview him.
Thank you, Camila. We're now with the one who killed the heir to the Austrian throne, Gavrilo Princip, the Bosnian Serb Gavrilo Princip. Tell us, Mr. Princip, why did you kill Archduke Franz Ferdinand?
I'm diagnosed tuberculosis, so I don't have nothing to lose. I believe in a independence, so Serbia, in an independent Serbia, free of the Austrian-Hungarian Empire.
Were you the mastermind behind this plan?
I would tell you this. I won't tell you this, but since I will be in prison all my entire life, I'm going to tell you everything. We were a group of Russian Serbs assassins who were planning to kill the Archduke.
We already know the names of the one who are in your group or your gang, and what is your intention, but we want to know who your leader is.
I'm the leader of the group. I was, but the one who organized all a 26-year-old colonel called Dragan Dimitri, but he only liked to call him by the name Alps.
Okay. Knowing that the Austro-Hungarian government doesn't allow you to transport weapons through the borders of the country, how did you manage to get your weapons through the border of Serbia and Bosnia without getting Cut.
Our liaison arranged all that quarrel and order between Bosnia and Serbia.
Yeah. How do you do, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Today's events must be exhausting for you. First the bomb and then the shooting. Such horrible bad luck. However, it cannot be denied that some will think that maybe, just maybe, you were part of the gang.
Oh no, oh please don't say that. I sort of had no idea of their existence. It was totally shocking for me. I was shocked when the bombing happened and when the shooting happened.
What else did you feel when the Archduke and his wife were shot?
Well, I felt nervous too because what if I got shot? And then I was shocked, you know. And then I saw that they were like both shot and the criminal had escaped. I felt sorry for them and I also thought I was going to get a very big punishment. Afterwards, thankfully, the policemen took their lives and so I relaxed, but still it was really sad what happened. And I'm just really sad for the Archduke and his family.
Why were you driving a convertible car and not one with a roof?
It really wasn't up to me which car to drive, you know. Like, the Archduke's people, they told me which car to drive. I think the Archduke himself chose that car, sir. But you see, it was such a pretty day and the Archduke said, "No, there is no need for a closed car after all. It is a beautiful day and I want him in a friendly vibe, so they gave me a car and I
Good
drove
luck in
it."
the rest of your career as a driver and be safe.
Thank you, goodbye.
Bye. After these short commercials, we'll be back in the studio with more of the assassination.
And we're back on BBC News, and we have the honor of interviewing Prime Minister Herbert Henry Asquith. How do you do, Prime Minister?
I'm quite fine, thank you.
Sir, we have some questions for you and your opinion about the assassination.
Go right ahead.
As a professional in politics, do you think the assassination will have long-term effects or short-term effects?
Well, I think it most certainly will have a huge effect. As to what the effect is specifically, I guess no one knows that.
And what is your guess that the effect will be?
Most definitely, there will be war in the Balkans. Austro-Hungary has been looking for the perfect opportunity to squash Serbia, and Germany is dying to gain lands in the Balkans and maintain the alliance with Austro-Hungary. So I'm sure she will support, maybe even encourage Austro-Hungary's opinion to go to war.
Do you think Russia might get involved?
Hard to say. It is known that Russia and Serbia have a strong friendship, so maybe Russia will rush to Serbia's defense.
So you're saying the friendship between Russia and Serbia is so strong that the Russians would risk going to war with Germany and Austria-Hungary just for a friendship?
Why not? If we were to go to war, it will be because one of the other powers has invaded Belgium, a land we agreed to protect 75 years ago. Nobody will consider that a strong friendship, but we will still do it. I think Russia's friendship with Serbia is much stronger than ours with Belgium. So yes, I do think Russia will get involved.
And Russia is allied with France, which means...
Yes, if Germany declared war on Russia, France will declare
Mr.
war.
How high or low do you think are the chances of Britain going to war?
Honestly, I think they are very high indeed. Even if no country invaded Belgium, I'm pretty sure Kaiser Wilhelm will find a way to drag us into this. He will find a way to try and destroy us so that she will be the biggest world power.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for your time and your honesty.
My pleasure.